Once again, hello everyone. Now second tool is already we have seen how to use Google Docs for generating quizzes to our students and how we have to give them a certificate if they have succeeded their exam. They have got a more than 80 or 90% grades, so they would receive their certificate on their mail. Okay, so we don't want to give it manually to everyone. So if they have passed, they will get a certificate. So the second tool that we will study is Google Classroom. See, the Google provides for the education lots of material as free of cost. Means we don't want to pay anything. Okay, so the second tool is Google Classroom, that we have to use it in our educational sector, in the schools and the colleges. Okay, so we'll see what is a Google Classroom. So you can see it here, the Google Classroom. So what is Google Classroom? Google Classroom is a free web service developed by Google for schools that aims to simplify creating, distributing and grading assignments in a paperless way. The primary purpose of Google Classroom is to streamline the process of sharing files between teachers and students. So Google provides us this tool as a free of cost, the Google Classroom. Okay, so where we can use this Google Classroom? So on the operating system, on the iOS devices, because they have application on the iOS, you can use it. On the Android phones, you can use it. On the web browser also you can use it. The initial release date is 12th August 2014. They have released the Google Classroom. Who is Google has developed this one. Okay, if you want to write a Google Classroom, you can find out the links. From that links you will get it. So you can see this is second link, Google Classroom apps on Google Play. If you want to go onto the application, so you can find out the Google Classroom app. If you have to install, so you'll get it all the details. Means if you have a teacher, you have given some assignments to the students, you have also given some material resources, the student will access it from this application. If they are on the iOS, if they are on the Android, from there they can get it access. Just they need to install it on their phone, this particular application, and they will get it whatever you have given to them. This is the Google Classroom application. When you have to go into the web browser, if you want to open this first link, classroom.google.com, then you will commit here Google Classroom. So before that, if you want to need information what is Google Classroom, you can go with the Wikipedia. So you'll find out the information about Google Classroom, what are the usages of the Google Classroom, what we can do by using a Google Classroom, as well as if you have to go to the Google, you'll get it one resource. This is a PDF. Okay, this is a user manual of the Google Classroom. So by using this or by reading this user manual, you can just configure your Google Classroom. So all your students, they will get access this particular classroom. So we'll see what is Google Classroom. See, in the Google Classroom, you can see if you click here, the menus you will get it: classes, the calendar, the to-do list, the classes that you have created, the list of classes, the students those have enrolled, okay, the to-do list, Android classes which I have enrolled in, and the settings. Okay, so you can see these are the two sections, the two tabs you can see it here. One is a test and one is an Android classes. So this test, this is one class I have created. Okay, see here you can see a plus symbol. So here it is you can create or join a class. Okay, so if I want to click on plus symbol, so what you want, whether you want to join a particular class, means if you are a student and your teacher have created the class and you want to join it to that particular class, then you can click on a join class. And if you are the teacher, you are the instructor, you are the trainer, and you want to create a class for your student, then you have to click on a create class. Okay, so first, if I will click on a create class, suppose if I am the teacher, I'm the trainer. Okay, so when you have to click on a create class, you can see using classroom at a school with students. Okay, so Google will ask you, if so, your school must sign up for a free G Suite for education. You know that the G Suite for education is there. Okay, if you are to enroll for the G Suite, so the G Suite will give you a lot of tools for the educational as a free of cost, like the domain specific email addresses, the Google Cloud. Okay, so these are some tools that you have to use it for your school or colleges, and one of them tool is Google Classroom. So if you have enrolled, then you don't want to do anything, and if you haven't, so what you have to mention, I have read and understand the above notice, and I am not using classroom at a school with the students. If you are not using for your school or colleges, then you have to click it and click on continue. Okay, so here you can write the name of our class. So for example, this is my test class, the name of my class. You can write out a section if you want to just creating class for different sections. You can write out a section here. If you want to create a particular subject, for example, this is for particular mathematics, so I will go with the mathematics and the room. Okay, so you can click on a create, so it will create one of my class, a test class. It's creating a test class. So here you can see the Google created my class, a test class, and this is my class code. So why we need this class code? Because this I will share with my students. Okay, so my student will enroll the class by using this code. Okay, so this is my class code, and here you can see here is a classwork. You can create your classworks, whether you want to give any assignments, any quiz, whatever. Okay, so if you want to click on a create button, so from here you can share your resources. For example, assignments, if you want to share any assignments, the quiz, the questions, any material, other materials, and the reuse post, or as a topic wise. For example, if I want to create an assignment okay, so this is my assignment. For example, this is my sample test assignment. Okay, and your instructions, whatever your instructions are there, you can write it here, instructions. And if you want to attach any material, you can click on add button, and wherever your material is there, your PDF, videos, or anything. Okay, so here you can, if you want to take it from Google Drive, just you can click on Google Drive. All the materials will be added from the Google Drive. If you have a YouTube link or something, your website link, wherever material is there, that you have to write a link here, or you can upload it to files. So your doc, Excel, anything, you can upload it, or you can create a YouTube link also. Okay, so here you can add it to your material. So this is second section for to whom you want to give. Okay, so this is for my test class, because I have two classes, one is a test and a test class. Okay, if you want to give this material for both the classes, you can check the both class. If you want to give for only one class, you can just check on only one class. To which student you want to give, whether you want to give a particular group of students, or you want to give to all students. If you want to give to all students, you can click on a all student. See, right now there is no any student enroll in this particular class, so here I will not find it any students. So here you can see all students. Okay, so points, how many points you want to give this particular test, this sample assignment. So here it is mentioned 100. If you don't want to give any, just you have to click on ungraded. Whether you have any due date for this particular assignment, if you have due date, you can click here, and you can give the date. Okay, so before that your student needs to submit your assignments. If you don't want to specify, just you have to delete it. So here there is no any due date. Is any specific topic is there? Whatever the assignments you are giving, is this assignment is for any particular topic? If it is any particular topic, then you have to create a one topic. So I will create one topic. For example, this is maths related, so this is my maths topic. If you want to assign any rubric for your particular assignment, then you can create a rubric also. So here you can create a rubric, you can reuse if you have already created a rubric, or you can import from your Excel sheet also. So I will create one rubric. So you can see the format of rubric actually uses in the gradation. For example, if you want to go with the NBA and NAC committees, so you have to assign some rubrics for every assignment and the quiz. So here you can create your rubrics, the criteria title, the descriptions, whatever the points you want to assign for this, the title label, okay, the actual label, the description, and then you can save it from here. Okay, so this particular rubric will be assigned to the sample test assignment. Okay, so likewise you can create the rubrics. So I am not going to assign it here, just that's why I will create a discard, and now I will assign this particular assignment. Okay, now you can see this is one my assignment maths, so this is under the classwork. Okay, so whenever my student will receive this assignment, they will going to solve it and I will check it. Okay, so you can import the Google Calendar also here, the peoples. You can here you can see who is the teacher and who are the students. So here you can enroll the students. Okay, so you can invite your students, they will just enroll here. Okay, so here you can invite your students by their names or the email addresses. You can write it your email address. When you can click on an invite button, so this particular student will receive the notification regarding your class. When they click on this particular link, they will just enroll for your class. Otherwise, if they have installed the Google Classroom, when they will see the classes, see here in the plus icon, when they click on join class, okay, so here they need to put the code that you have given to them. Okay, so when they place your code and they click on a join button, they will join this particular class. Okay, so you can see here there is no any students enroll in this particular class. So I'll show this one class. This is a class I have enrolled in this particular class, the Android class. So if you can see in the people, likewise you can see the teachers and the classmates. So those who are students enroll for your particular class, so all the list of students you can see it from here. Okay, so this is about the classes. So likewise you can create the classes. So if you want to open a grade book, so you can click here, open a grade book for test class. So here you can see the grades. Okay, suppose you have given any questionnaire to students, any quiz to the students, they have solved, so what the grade they have got, so all the grades you can see it from here of your students. Okay, so here you can see peoples, here it is a grade, here it is a classwork, and here it is a streams. Okay, so this is about a Google Classroom. So you can see here to do also you can create it. So here you can see your to-do list, whatever you are done and whatever you want to do list, all the classes, if you want to show all the classes or for any particular classes. Okay, so here it is a to-do list. And if you want to go on a settings, so here you can see you can configure the settings, the notifications, whether you want to receive email notifications. If this is on, you'll receive the email notifications. The comments on your post, if you want to receive comments on your post, if it is on, you will receive the comments that mention you. If someone is mentioned you in the comment, then if you want to receive the particular notification, then you have to click it on. Private comments on work, if it is on, you will receive it. The classes you are enrolled in, okay, the classes you are enrollment means your students are enrolled, and if they have set the settings, work and other posts from teachers, okay, the students will receive these notifications. Return work and grades from your teachers. Suppose I am the teacher and I have graded, okay, to the particular students, so they will receive these notifications. Invitations to join classes as a student, if I am teacher and I have invited the student, okay, so they will receive this notification if this particular settings is on. If they have off, they will not receive this notification, okay. So if this is on, then only they will receive the notification. Due date reminders for your work, okay, so if this particular setting is on, they will receive the reminders about a due date, because when we are assigning the classes to the students, okay, when we are assigning some assignment or any quiz, we are giving a due date, okay. So whatever the due date is there, before that they will get a reminder notification if it is on. Classes you teach, okay, if you are the teacher, okay, so late submission of the student work, if it is a late submission, you will get a notification. Resubmissions of a student work, if any particular student have submitted again the same work, so you will get a notification. Invitations to co-teach classes, if you are the co-teacher, okay, you will get a notifications. Scheduled post published or felt, so you will get a notification. So this is about a notification, and this is a class notification. If you want to receive for any particular classes, if it is a test class, if it is on, you will get a notification. If it is for this particular class, you will get a notification. Android classes, if it is on, you will get notifications. So this is about the settings for your particular account. So if all is on, you will get all kinds of notifications. If you don't want any particular notification, just you can make it hide, make it just disable, so you will not get it any notification, okay. So this is about the Google Classroom, and here it is a calendar, okay, if you can add it. So this is about Google Classroom. Thank you very much.